The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I get 'em, and then I let 'em. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet 'em. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. And first of all, we want to let you guys know that these phone lines are open. They are hot. They hot to trot. Like my man on Star Trek. What was his name? Spock? Anyway, it's 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. And also tune in every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. at MorrisMediaLive.com so you can see it for yourself. And, you know, if you guys are on my Facebook page, Marvin Thomas, I'm going live right now. So check this shit out. We got a very special show for you. Tonight, we have a guest to my right, a young man by the name of Dim O, and he's off the chain. He has a new style, or I'll say a very own, unique style of his own. What is it called again?
B-Boy Soul.
B-Boy Soul. So you can look fresh with Adidas on, basically.
That's right.
Am I right?
That's exactly
That's
what it
that
is.
old school shit coming. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, we have Packet. And his fat ass is back this week. And we have the Ghetto Googler
Peace.
with us. Now, first of all, we want to just let you guys know what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about the why are all these kids going to school and shooting the motherfuckers up? So we're going to be talking about school shootings. And we're going to talk about our president who has a novel idea to arm the teachers with guns. And we're going to be talking about, is it time to homeschool our kids or not? And we're just going to be talking shit like we do every week. Now, first of all, Pack, how was your week?
Oh, man, it was lovely. It was lovely. You know, I did my thing.
Mm-hmm. Did you lose any weight?
Well, I went walking. I didn't see you out there walking with me.
I don't have to walk. I did my 10 push-ups for the week.
But Marv, the whole fact of us doing something together because we made a commitment was like, you know, go out here and put this work in. If I don't see you, it don't count.
You don't need me to motivate you.
Marv, you need to do more than 10 push-ups.
Packet, that sounds like a relationship you're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like a relationship.
Hey, when it's time to working out, it is a relationship.
I thought it was a contest.
Huh?
I thought it was a contest.
So how you think you're doing the contest with 10 push-ups? I could beat you right now with 10 push-ups.
You can't do 10 push-ups. You'll break your fucking wrist. Packet, how was your week?
That's Farouk.
We can't do more sit-ups in there.
Okay. So
you know how many goddamn tables he had to sit up to get where he
Ain't that
at
about
now?
a bitch?
Look, that's what I'm saying. He do pushbacks. How many times you push back from the table this week?
You know this nigga Farouk only one sandwich smaller than me, right?
He bought a whole deli smaller than you.
Oh,
you ain't looked in the mirror yet.
Here we go.
I'm like almost. I'm just a little bit over half of you.
Even when I lose weight, I'm still be bigger than y'all. You a little bitty motherfucker.
Oh no, I'm tiny. That's what they call it. They call me tiny.
Exactly. No, a little bitty.
Tiny loco. No, Farouk, what was your week?
No, I weigh 260.
How did your week go? Because I heard you had some issues.
Farouk, it's okay.
Farouk, I heard you had some issues with your son, and
I had to whoop his ass.
You implemented corporal punishment. Do you call it?
Yeah, he's in military training now. Showed him how hard
Damn.
harsh the world can be. Because sometimes kids they follow their friends' examples, but they don't follow the little motherfuckers that hang out home and find out that, damn, he don't have nobody that's going to fuck him up like I'm going to get my ass whooped when I get home. So, I keep
now,
trying to tell him.
Is it effective? Is it working for him?
Oh man, he calls me on the phone and asks me for permission to go in the icebox now.
Now that's effective discipline.
Home training.
Now, do you have?
I didn't even whoop his ass. Shit, I just hold 2 ass whoopings over his head.
That's good. Now I'm gonna ask Demo.
So he
Demo,
cleaned it up.
I'm
'cause
gonna
he
ask
coulda went
Demo
to jail
something.
behind
we
that.
all, we all men here now. Demo, do you
No,
have
I
any
can't.
children?
I do have children.
How many?
I got 5 children. 4 boys, 1 girl.
Good Lord. Do you believe in ass whoopings?
I used to give them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sound like a man that done been to the child abuse or domestic violence classes. He said, I used to in my former endeavors.
I won't tell you.
That's right.
You have to find it out yourself.
I had to stop. You know what I did? I started paying other motherfuckers to show up at the school and whoop my kids' ass. See, now it's just an assault. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I did anything to it.
Don't worry about that.
You see what I'm saying?
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep them ass whoopings coming, y'all. All across America, keep those ass whoopings coming.
I want to make sure they know that I'm going to whoop their ass, so I'll beat
come out of
their ass
class.
on campus.
Come out of class and get jumped. And after they get jumped, then they say, that's your daddy telling you, so next time, check out that trash. And you won't
And
get your
see,
ass whooped.
you got to lead them into an ass whooping. You don't just fuck them up in front of everybody. The main thing you do is you want to embarrass your child because they're embarrassing you by fucking up, acting like they grew up in a savage environment, and you working hard to provide for your kid, and you want your kid to go there and have fun but get an education. So I just walk in the classroom and talk to the teacher real loud and get the whole attention.
Now,
like,
how do you dress?
Oh, whose father's that?
How do you dress when you go in there? Do you be raggedy or do you be sharp?
I be pretty raggedy, I be scratching my ass and, belching and shit like that, But I go
scaring the
talk
other
loud,
kids.
and yeah.
That's for the other kids.
Yeah, I
to check,
talk
too.
loud so all the kids, damn, who father is that?
Yeah, all they gotta do is hear the
Then-
sound of his voice. Like, oh,
Yeah,
damn,
then
somebody
they
about to
find
die.
out who I am because after I talked to the teacher, I said, well, can I have one moment with my son? And I just walk up to him and old school him, just grab him by his goddamn ear and pull his ass out the classroom by the ear. Get him to the car, drive him around the corner. My parents don't stay too far. And, open up the garage and close it and ask him, okay, now what the fuck was your problem today?
And that's all that reason.
Before he say anything, bam, shut the fuck up. That's your problem. You talk too much.
Now check this out, Demo. Now, how old are your children?
I have children ranging from 16 as of last Thursday, 16 to
Congratulations.
to 24. Thank you.
Now, you have older girls?
My daughter is the second oldest, graduate from Howard University.
How that makes you
Married.
feel?
I feel good. My oldest son, he graduated from Clark School. It's a college up in Boston, not the HBCU. And so they got degrees. My son-in-law has a degree. It feels good to know that no matter what they do in their other endeavors, because all of them got stuff that they're working on outside of their degrees. I got to applaud that. They're not just sticking to that.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I'm a father, too. When they were children, before they became the ones that before they came 18, did it seem to you that they wasn't paying attention to your instruction? Like, when people say it's going to be greater later, you're sitting up there like, well, how later do it got to get for it get greater? And then they started paying attention and showing you and giving you reciprocity after they became 18?
Sometimes they come to you, because they, and that feel good too. Like when they're really smart enough to come to you and ask you questions, that give you a little ego boost because that lets you know they're in a good place. Anybody
And they respect your opinion.
Not just that they respect my opinion, but when you see a young person search out wisdom, that's the key.
It lets you know you taught them right.
Yeah.
Now let's get right into it. Demo, do you have a new album coming out?
I got an album that just released in December called Social Media. That's SOULSHOW.
So if anybody out there want to get in contact with you, anybody want to see what you got going on or hear your music, where could they go to find this
They
stuff?
can go to www.mercilessmusic. That's the name of my label. That's MUZIK. They can find me Instagram and Twitter. That's demo_Soultron.
Now, I read in your bio that you did some work with Adam Sandler. Tell me about that.
I used to do I did a song, a remake of Cat Stevens. Tide is high, and I'm holding on for this movie called 51st Dates with him and
I remember that.
Barrymore.
I remember that song. Don't you hate when somebody try to tell you about a song and they sing it and it don't sound nothing like the song? You like, I don't remember going like that, but that
I
remember that
for you. I put it on
put it on
point.
point.
And so I did some work with him for that, and then we worked with some stuff on his album. He would do like comedy albums, like.
So what did you do on the comedy album? Because I'm a comedian, and that was one thing that stood out in your bio. I said, what did he do on the comedy album?
So he used to do parodies of songs, you know. So
Like Russ Parr?
Bobby Jimmy?
Bobby Jimmy, there it is. There we
stuff
go.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So he would do parodies, and I did some stuff like that. He's pretty funny.
So he could take a regular song, and then he put the funny lyrics to it, and you put the music?
You know what? It wasn't a parody of any type. Any particular song. It was a parody of the type of song. So he might do a country song, might do a more hip hop song. He had me do a song where I had to do some Nate Dogg type stuff on it. You know, it was pretty.
So
funny.
did you do the music or did you do the vocals?
I did the vocals.
Because I wanted to get
vocals.
into that. I have some songs, because I don't really like the lyrics of most songs. So in my head, I have different lyrics that I put to the song. And most of them is pretty much nasty as a bastard. So I don't know how to put it together. Like, you know, Fantastic Voyage. Who sings that?
Lakeside.
He know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I changed the lyrics and it come out like, when I talk to a girl or something, I say, you know, come along and ride on this fantastic sausage. So what I'm saying to her is she going to get the Fantastic Voyage.
That's your feelings.
If she sit on the Fantastic.
Yeah, I do that too. I'll call them Filthy McNasty remix.
Right.
You know?
And they're highly effective, right?
Yeah.
Well, why you don't do you like a Dolomite album, man? Hey, let me ask you this: do comedians do albums still?
Well, they do, but I have not done an album. I've done DVDs. I've done a comedy DVD what I put together with a bunch of other comedians. That's where I met my wife when I was taping it. So I kind of shied away because I thought it was bad luck. No, I'm just playing. No, but I always wanted to do a comedy album, but I just didn't have the right.
I've been on him about doing that because he has a bit he does. Tell him about the how well you eat pussy.
Oh, when I could suck the girl's pussy to her forehead cave in?
Exactly.
That's a song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For me, that's a song.
I got a lot of songs about that, and I don't want the women to laugh at me. I want them to really know when I sing these songs to them that I mean what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I look at the girl and I look at her in her eye and I say, let me taste you in that special place. You see, it's a special place. You hear what I'm saying? So, you know.
That sounds like some Keith Sweat shit right there.
I don't know I don't know if Keith sweat the ladies as hard as I do. You know what I'm saying? But I go to a certain place in that song that's taboo. A lot of people call it groceries. But you know what I call it? That Hershey Highway. The Hershey Highway, man. The Dookie shoot.
Do it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Silk made a whole career off of making.
I mean, because a lot of artists they stay to a specific part of the woman's body, and I want women to know that I'm there for all of them. You know what I'm saying? All the hoes, you know, toes, hoes, and elbows. You know, because they got one that winks and one that stinks, and I'm gonna pay attention to both of them. You dig what I'm saying? Now, if you could say anything to the people that listen to your music, what kind of feeling would you want them to get out of your music?
The first thing I would say is, don't drink after a cup with Mad Marv. That's
Right.
the first thing I would say.
I'm bad by the mouth.
He must smell your beard right now.
No, he smell that breath. Nigga.
he said, oh, he
I'm
want to hit
bad
all
by
the. I want to hit all the assets.
I used to, you know, once I go down that Hershey Highway, you know, it's like Jack told Helen, ain't no telling.
That explains everything, Patrick.
Keep my cup over
That
here.
explains everything.
Yes.
No, but
He's
in
sitting up
response to your
here
question-
thinking it's anything other. You know, he's
And don't smoke a blunt with you, boy.
he's a dookie shoot licker.
Roll your
Hey.
Hershey
He like
Highway.
them dookie berries.
Hershey Highway. I told a woman one time, I said, as long as I got a face, you got a place to sit. But anyway, let's back to what you was talking about. Now, what is the feeling that you want them to get out of hearing your music?
I got different songs for different purposes. Most of my albums are split up in sections. So if you about to get it on with your girl,
Right.
I got those songs grouped together. I don't want you to have to get up and have to go press the.
Do you have stuff to dance to?
I got stuff to dance to, and I keep that stuff separated too. You know?
Okay.
So if I got stuff that you want to get up in the morning and get cracking with your cup of coffee, you wake and bake.
What's the name of your club banker?
I got a song called Anywhere, and I got another song called Captivity.
Okay.
Which is the one with the, you know.
Yeah, this is your third album right now.
This is my third studio release album, and It's a good album.
Are you independent or are you signed with a label?
I'm independent. The 3 albums that I've put out, I've done under my own labels with different executive producers.
How hard is that, getting into the industry and owning your own masters and really being independent and then seeing the benefit of that?
Let me see. How hard is it for you to get people to give you money to do your dream? It's pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is it's hard to get people behind your dreams. It's easier to get people behind your visions. If you can create a vision and serve it to somebody.
Now that sounds like some cold pimp talk to me.
Nah, that sounds like some real visionary shit. I
you
can
got
feel
to sell
exactly
it.
where
Sell
it's
it.
coming from.
You selling the dream, and they get behind it. They buy that dream.
They'll get behind your vision.
The vision.
It's hard to sell somebody a dream.
Oh, I do it all the
Especially
time.
coming from where we come from. 85% of us got game.
Yeah.
I sold one
Off
time.
the other 15%.
Demo,
Not
I'm gonna
we,
tell you a
but,
true.
you know.
I'm gonna tell you a true story. I was broke as a motherfucker one day, and I was working at this place called Eastman Kodak Company. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had about $2 in my pocket, and I didn't eat my lunch, which was a Ziploc bag with some Cheerios in it. You know what I'm saying?
Honey nut or regular?
It was just a regular because I was broke as fuck. Just a regular ass Cheerio.
Oats.
This before that B.
He didn't
came
have
out.
to be on his.
This before the B. It was no B on that motherfucker. Just Cheerios, you know. And I was sitting there, and I was hungry as a bastard because my stomach was talking and shit. And there was a dude sitting next to me on the bus stop, and he asked me what were those in the bag of Cheerios that I had. And I thought that was just the dumbest fucking question ever because you could see the
Bag of O's.
Right. You know what I told him? I said, these are donut seeds. I told him, they're donuts. He said, what you going to do with it? I said, I'm going to plant these motherfuckers and grow me some donut trees, and I'm going to harvest the donuts, and I'm going to be rich than the motherfucker. He said, for real? I said, where the fuck you think donuts come from? You get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the donut shop, them motherfuckers already out there. The donut tree. He said, can I buy those seeds off you? I said, give me $50. That motherfucker gave me $50 for a bag of donut seeds, which was nothing but Cheerios. He saw the vision.
And he bought the drink.
Got behind your vision.
He got behind that vision like a motherfucker.
And he bought the drink.
I've been looking for this motherfucker ever since because I was going to sell him some Fruit Loops and tell him they was assorted donuts. But this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're gonna,
When we gonna hear his music?
we get rid. That's what I said what we're going to do right now.
Okay, oh my bad.
God damn, you fat motherfucker. You act like you got a pocket full of chicken.
Whoa,
You want to
whoa.
go to break so bad. He's like, I got these chicken wings up in this motherfucker.
I'm on a
When is they gonna
vegetarian
break?
diet, Marv. I'm not
You
even
got-
eating chicken.
Yo, the chicken is a vegetarian.
I'm
The chicken he eating only eat vegetarians.
I'm not even saying that with them little bitty arms.
Vegetarians. All right, your vegan chicken eat ass. But anyway, here we go. Because you think that counts when the meat that you eat eats veggies. That makes you a vegetarian in your mind. Anyway, we're gonna go to commercial, and I'm gonna let Demo introduce this song and give us the lead in. So you guys should check him out right here on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
This is Captivity. Captivity is about freeing your mind from all the mental releases that we have. I mean, all the mental restrictions we have. Economy. Some people have religion as a captive device. You know what I'm saying? But free your mind.
So you can smoke some weed with this.
Hey, I need you to go ahead and get your ride home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I tell you about Jose, though.
You talking about Ernesto's son? Nah, what's up with them?
His family, what might happen to them.
Oh, yeah, I heard about. Yeah,
Because if things continue, they're all going to have it hard.
yeah, but I don't want you sweating none of that. Let me tell you something. When we don't pay attention to the irrelevant stuff and let it control our lives, we don't have to worry about being in captivity, you know? So just remember that, man. I want you to be safe out there. Make it home.
Gonna do it on the mic. What you need and what you like. Speak to those in control. You should be responsible for the way things are today. supposed to be. 'Cause I'm not saying I don't like TV. I don't like MP3s and I don't like CDs. It's just me and my DVD. Oh yeah, LCDs to watch MTV. But I got plenty people next to me, and then the people that be blessing me, showing me love and praying for what's best for me. We just wanna be free. We just wanna be free. So as long as we are living in captivity, as long as we are free, things are never gonna be the way they're supposed to be. I said as long as we are living in captivity, to the future, to the day we are free, things are never gonna be the way they're supposed to be. Follow me, follow me. Get up, stand up, find a purpose to man up, challenge your trajectory. We need to start buying land up, purchase prices, possessions instead of the propaganda. Stop telling lies visually, get the youth to use their antennas. Monkeys need the bananas, children need proper grammar. Mothers used to be mothers, not 33-year-old grandmas. Instead of take what they hand us and chase what we think is glamour. Let's try to unite a unit that's unified in vendetta. Focus on an agenda that leads past the finish mark. But we all lost, so we don't even know where we should start. Got children dying to get all gold, everything. Won't pick up a book because they don't know anything. Myself included, cause I barely read. So who am I to tell another what I think they need? So I'ma start with myself so I can lead by example. That helping hand is on my arm, so I just talk to a handful. If you listen, you'll find the confirmation code is in a verse. But the more I teach, the dumber I get, and even worse. I see the price of that Bentley and it tempts me to get shifty, cause you can't pull chickens pushing a 10 speed. But I ain't trying to rob, steal, kill, or injure. I dive in the vivid scripture to give you the bigger picture. Hopefully it uplifts you, but don't give me the praise. Free your mind, break away from the chains. It's time to change. Let them my people, let them my people, let them my people. Because the future is chosen. Let them my people, let them my people.
One World Bank, located on Pacific Avenue. A large group of community citizens protest the lending policies of One World Bank. The protest started about 4 hours ago, but we wanted to get coverage out to all of the folks in Orange, Riverside, and LA counties about the lending policies
and we're back.
of One World Bank.
That was Demo. That was a hell of a video. It was.
I loved it.
It was really captivating.
That's something to roll to right there, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
like
wanted
that.
to bust a verse. I need to be in the next video so I could bust me a verse.
Can we?
I got
you got instrumental?
in the car. I got an instrumental.
Oh, I was getting ready to say because you could play it. Farouk is quite the what you call it, the lyricist.
The lyricist.
The spitter.
Linguist. He's a linguist.
Yeah, he's got some cold, old school ass rhymes. This guy right here. You know what I'm saying? But what we want to talk about is I like the way you guys put that video together and that song, you know, because I was hoping before the song was played, I was like, please let this shit be good. Please. And it was better than good. It was actually great. And
they filmed it in the LBC.
Mm-hmm, in that great city of Long Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you got to have a goddamn license to ride a bike in that bitch. You know, you got to register a registration for your fucking bicycle?
I got a homeboy that got twisted because he was driving without lights.
On the bike.
On the bike.
In Long Beach.
Well, that's why he got stopped. He got stopped because he didn't have no lights.
On the fucking bike.
But then he had some other stuff. Oh, yeah, they twisted my nigga up in a good
I heard in Long Beach, they're going to make you wear lights on the shoes. It's fucked up. This is Long Beach.
Long Beach is where the lowrider bikes came from.
Is that right?
It's like a whole bike riding, whole little civilization out there. That's why they cold with the bikes out there.
Oh, so that's probably why they were trying
Say
to
it again, Packet.
Long
On
Beach
every road in Long Beach, they have a bike lane on streets. They don't have bike lanes on streets and shit like that.
That's usually the lane I drive in when I go to Long Beach. Right in that bike lane. Straight up.
I don't never see nobody in those bike lanes. I've never see nobody in those.
That's why I drive in them.
It's on beach days. Okay. That's when we out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So look here.
When everybody's at work.
This is what we want to ask Demo because I'm quite fascinated by that music. It was really nice. It didn't make me want to go shoot nobody. It didn't make me want to do nothing but just really chill. It made me want to start back smoking weed.
Yeah, because I wanted to roll up a fat one.
Yeah, but I don't do the blunts. I used to do the zigzags, but I can't find them.
That's all I
anymore,
do now.
Oh, you got to get the zigzags in the black because they bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even know where to find them.
Yeah.
I used to get the old
Strictly
zigzag.
raw papers, hemp papers.
That's it.
I gave you some hemp papers.
Yeah.
Is that right? Well, what are zigzags? Where you get zigzags at?
There were zigzags. The hemp papers, though.
Oh, see, that's too high tech for me. Now, look here, Demo. Are you going to be performing live anywhere?
I perform weekly. If you want to check me out, for people that's in the 951 area, I do a show at the place called Citrus City Grill, Dos Lagos. Real fancy.
Fancy joint.
Outside.
Swanky joint.
Oh, the brothers be out there smoking their cigars. The other women be out there smoking their cigars.
Now, you said 951, that's the Inland Empire?
That's the Inland Empire.
That's cool. So you there like every night or
I'm
just
there
one night?
I'm there every Thursday. And I got a spot that we out in the desert for people that want to like to get away from the city a little
Like
bit.
Indio or something?
La Quinta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's out there.
Yes.
So if y'all ever heard of a
No
real
shit.
swanky place called Arnold Palmer's,
Now, how long does it take the metro
That's
to get there?
That's the golf player.
it's quick, yeah. You can catch you a train to the Palm Springs Airport and a bus ride 30 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about. Now check this out. Now, on your Thursday night show, is this really packed over there?
It's really packed.
Now, do you have an opening comedian or MC to bring you up or something?
No. We do it ourselves. We just talk about the people real good, D.L. Hewley style, good drink. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is it okay if I come through there and open up for you guys one day and just get a feel of it to give you a feel and show you the respect that I have for you coming on our show?
You got an open invitation for that.
Okay, that's
He'll
cool.
bring his breath mint, so you'll keep your eyebrows.
I will. This time I'll bring my own mints. You know what I'm saying? I will travel with my own mints. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. So we're going to come out there and see what's going on because it's a real swanky joint, right?
It's
now,
a real swanky spot.
let me ask you something.
Or we could just come up with a Listerine-infused microphone.
Hey, that will work.
Now that, you know what? You ain't as dumb as you look.
Hey,
Get him the strips.
No, but what I wanted to ask you though, Demo, what I wanted to ask you is, as a live performer, it's something we get out of performing live. You know what I'm saying? It's different than performing in the studio, because I've seen people that perform in studios that when they do get to perform live, they lose something because they just don't have it. Now, how does performing live make you feel?
High, off energy. It's an energy high.
You can't go to sleep till about 4 or 5 in the morning naturally?
Sometimes. If
Now,
I'm on a real big night.
Are you married or you just have a girlfriend?
I'm single right now.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I've been married.
Okay. How did your wife deal with that?
It was hard for her because she had to deal with a lot herself. She was dealing with some stuff herself when she would see the stuff, you know. And,
She'd be wondering.
Yeah, so it was real hard for her. But I've been with other women, and they
Have you ever wrote a song off her argument?
No.
Like when she try to argue with you, and you be like, "Hold up, that's a good ass motherfucking song."
I have done that.
Yeah. And then they look at you crazy, because then you go back to that stupid shit you was talking about, and they just make a man.
So I wrote a cold ass song called "Sunny with a Chance of Rain."
Really?
Sunny with a chance of rain.
That's poetic.
Things can switch sometimes.
At any time.
When you in a relationship, it can be clear blue skies, and then all of a sudden it's raining.
Where does cloud come from?
The songs that I write, I solve problems. You know, I have a song called, it goes like this. I haven't wrote the lyrics to it. I mean, I got the lyrics, but I haven't gave it a title. And so it works at my house. I just repeat the same 3 rules that allow us to get along together as a family unit, where it's so real that if you can follow these 3 rules, everybody, I think all the black couples could get along just by these simple 3 rules. You want to hear how I go?
Drop that gem.
You gotta be real. You gotta feel it. You gotta look in her eye. You gotta go, shut the fuck up, crack that ass open, and keep your bright ideas to your motherfucking self. See, now if...
That's 3.
That's it. We got a caller. Caller, you say what? Hello, caller. What's up? Welcome to the lounge.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing everybody I can and them that's willing twice. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron, where you calling from, Aaron?
UCLA.
You calling from UCLA?
Mm-hmm.
You know that's my alma mater. That's where I went. I went to the University of Compton. You make a left at Alondra. How's everybody doing over there?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Nothing.
But what the fuck you call for?
I was told to call.
Oh, all right. Well, bye, Aaron. Thanks for interrupting my fucking song.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Marv got an admirer. Aaron's
That motherfucker sound like
relaxed,
sound kind of
sexy and
like a
shit.
stalker or something.
Sing that shit
I said,
again, Marv.
I said, what's on your mind? That motherfucker's like, Nothing.
That's a young brother man from the 5th floor in the making.
He sound like him upstairs eating some cookies and milk, laying on a bed.
Y'all gonna have to let me out.
Cookies and milk.
Y'all gonna have to stick me out this motherfucker.
Brother man, what you doing in my apartment?
Shit, I ain't
chilling.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Then why you naked?
Thanks for calling any damn way, Aaron.
That nigga just scared the fuck out of me. I'm telling you. So anyway, so when you follow those 3 rules, and I've noticed it now, when I told my wife this, she took a little offense to it. But I had to really let her know. I said, look here, baby, I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to do for you. Because see, when I come home, I don't talk shit to you. I shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. When you crack that ass open, I lay that Johnson right in there. And I keep my bright ideas to myself. Why? Because you don't give a fuck about them no way.
And you're going to hit the Hershey Highway.
Like a mother. You see what I'm saying? So when you have these things, you got to keep the focus on the thing. You got to understand the language that your woman is speaking to you. You know, because a woman ain't just going to look at you and she want to get fucked, right? She's not going to look at you and say, hey, baby, could you wax that ass tonight? She's not going to say it like that. You know how a woman going to say it? A black woman going to say it? Why you didn't take the fucking trash out? What took you so long to get your ass home? Who the fuck is that calling you? Where your phone at? Why you got to turn your phone off? See, she don't really want to know the answers to any of those questions. She's really asking you to hit that thing. So if you understand it, knock it down.
So you speaking code words, like if she doing something, you just tell her, look, hurry up and bring them goddamn groceries home. Meaning that culo is finna get licked on.
Right. See, because you have to understand that. Because now let's think of this.
Do you let her get in the shower first, or
he don't care?
Hell no, I don't need. I take care of that.
Damn, that's called tainted love.
No, that's why I married. It's my baby. I call it my baby gravy. But what I'm saying is this:
kissing the toilet. Let me kiss that toilet.
It's very simple science. How many times or how much shit can your woman talk if she got a Johnson in her mouth? So what I'm saying is this. People want to keep doing too much talking and not enough love. So your songs bring that together, but we want something that's going to bring them home and get straight to the point with them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I really like that bebop soul, right? Bebop soul? B-boy soul.
How can I get my hands on that song we just heard?
That song is available on iTunes, Amazon. Get it like that. You can get it on Spotify. You can look it up on Pandora, all those stuff like that.
Okay.
What would y'all call my style of music?
Your style of music.
That's it?
I got a cold little remix, man.
You call your shit Rap Dirty or what?
I call yours Little
Yeah, I call it Filthy McNasty Remix. And this was before, that old Teddy Pendergrass song, Come On and Go With Me.
Yeah.
Remember that? Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place.
Right.
Well, mine don't quite go that way. My shit go, come on and blow on me.
Right. Yeah.
Let me bust one on your face. It feels so good. It feels so good.
Yeah.
Come on and blow on me.
Yeah.
Can you do that, baby? Yeah.
Come on and let me bust one on your face.
You see that?
It kind of go like that.
Yeah, he just
See, I got to hear the music and it'll flow to it
you
nice.
did pretty good. You've been practicing that for
Yeah, Filthy McNasty Remix.
I actually recognize the song.
Filthy McNasty and Little Arms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, you remember, Farouk, when we saw Alexander O'Neal on, was it the Soul Train Awards? You did see that?
Yeah.
With Sherelle?
With no teeth.
This nigga sang he had 3 teeth. He had 2 in his mouth and 1 in the car.
He said 1 in the car.
Yeah, he left that one. And he was singing, what was it, Saturday Love or something?
When I did the baby,
yeah, that's how
my thought did get baby, but I thought did die.
Yeah, and
here we go.
He was feeling it. Look, he was doing all this shit.
One more time.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah. Kick it, bro.
Here we go. Come on and blow on me.
Yeah.
Blow on me.
Let me come over your face. It feels so nice. It feels so good, girl.
Feeling that shit.
You was with that trick nigga at the bar. Yeah. He bought you a couple of drinks. He fucked your earlobe off with his weak game.
Come on, girl.
While you was over there staring at me.
Woo, you feeling it, fool.
Now, bitch, what the fuck you're looking at over there. Well, you can be right here with me and your head under the table. Now, all I'm asking you to do, girl, just be willing, and able to come on and blow on me.
Yeah, there it is, the hook, the money hook.
Let me bust one on your face. Yeah. It feels so nice. It feels so nice.
Baby.
You bitch, come on and blow on me. That's it, y'all.
That's it. You know what?
I was starting to really feel that shit.
Man, it was good.
That
boy.
filthy
It was
McNasty shit.
That's my remix, y'all.
I like it.
And y'all can't find that shit on iTunes and none of that shit.
But you can find
that
it
shit
right here at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
That's right.
How about that one?
You just chime in. So how long you been doing music?
I started singing when I was, you know how people be like, I've been singing since I was 3 years old. Mm-hmm. I started singing when I was like 18 years old, man. I started writing when I was 13, though. Like that.
Yeah.
See how you was dropping
Filthy
that good penmanship?
Yeah.
Oh, I was nasty with it. And I would write songs for other people. Mm-hmm. And then when I started singing those songs, they was like, "Oh man, why don't you?"
Now, were you sing when you started singing them? Did you start singing them because the people you wrote them for wasn't singing them right?
One time, somebody
like this nigga.
I was going to the studio, and the dude that was supposed to sing it didn't show up. Mm-hmm. They asked me to sing it, and then from that point on, I started feeling like that.
So you never knew you could sing?
I didn't want to be a singer. That's what it was.
It's always that. It's always somebody
that's how Barry
natural.
White career you got started. You know that,
somebody
right?
that's always natural at something. They don't want to do that. They want to do the hard thing. So that's what people want to do. Like, you know, it's somebody out there that really think they can sing. You seen the people? And they can't. They fucking can't.
Yeah, Barry White was a songwriter, arranger, and you know, he was a conductor. You know, he could conduct the whole fucking orchestra. That's what I love about the brother from South LA. But he started off as a songwriter. He said he never thought that he had the voice to sing. And that amazes me because of the type of music that he made. Mm-hmm. You don't never hear about nobody writing those songs for Barry White.
Yeah, right.
You know,
so Limited Orchestra. What?
Yeah, come on, man.
Now Johnny Gill is one of my favorite artists, and before I had met him, I thought he wrote.
Did he rub you the right way?
No.
Yeah. Say that shit for Eddie, huh?
I was hoping. That's when he was at LSG. I said, "Don't sweat me."
Yeah, for real.
Was he talking to you with his eyes crossed?
You know, I was cutting his hair, so he was telling me shit. You know, when you meet somebody that you admire, but then they tell you shit that don't go with your admiration. I was like, all them songs, man, you wrote. He's like, I don't write songs, nigga. And edge me up right here. I said, you didn't write notes? I don't write songs, nigga. I don't write. Just edge it up. And I'm cutting his hair like, I thought this nigga wrote all that shit. He said, no, I can't write worth a fuck. Just put the edger here and then turn it. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then it was funny because I was cutting his hair and I was cutting Gerald Levert's hair. And then Keith Sweat, while them niggas was chilling, that nigga was still practicing. This motherfucking Keith Sweat has made an art and a career out of whining like a motherfucker.
He's a good performer, man. He puts on a hell of a show, man. That's for a fact. Mm-hmm. You ever been in one of his concerts?
I'm going August 18th.
You're going to really enjoy that.
I'm going to see Keith Sweat August 18th because my wife want to go because she's a 90s. She loves 90s. You know
he normally, when I seen him perform at the Gibson Amphitheater, I seen him with Aaron Hall and Tony.
He was there. I was there too.
And Bobby Brown jumped his fat ass out the crowd on stage.
He's like the comedian now. Like they just, if whatever the show, people want to just see Bobby, so he'd just come out.
Man, don't disrespect the original king of R&B, never, man.
You know that Whitney Houston shit.
What? Ribs and beer.
Ribs and beer? I thought it stand for rocks and blow. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. But check this out.
Aaron Hall is the real deal, though, boy. I didn't think he
Aaron Hall dropped the bitch on her head in the crowd, though. And went his ass right back upstage. You know the funny thing about Aaron Hall?
He be stuttering when he talk.
Yeah, he stuttered like a motherfucker when he talk. And I'm wondering, how do you sing right? You know, you should just start singing when you talk to people because when he talk, he is a stuttering motherfucker.
You remember Farouk? He came over there. He wanted some weed, right? And he was like, I just hated the shit. I said, why you just didn't sing that shit, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
And don't piss him off.
If you know that,
Don't piss him off. You ever seen a stuttering motherfucker mad? They just say, fuck it.
All that shit.
Fuck it, man.
I said, why? Nigga frustrated.
I said, why this nigga just come over there and be, you know what I'm saying? Can I get a blind baby? Or some shit.
Dip.
Yeah. I want to hit it. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's an expert dog trainer, though, man.
Baby, can you pass it to me?
Hey, but he can sing somebody up under the table.
Yeah, he can.
That dude.
Yeah.
But,
At that concert, he went off.
I went over to Aaron's
Yeah,
house.
he bit his shit from Charlie Wilson.
But look here.
Yeah.
He got a problem because I went over to his house one time and I went to his man cave. And it got spooky as a motherfucker. This nigga got a whole bunch of posters of R. Kelly, and they got darts through them, mustaches. He hate that nigga. I didn't know it was that. Look, I didn't know it was that bad.
Dumb.
I mean, he got R. Kelly up there with clown noses.
Now he done pissed on the pisser, huh?
Hell yeah, he
got a
hates this
full-fledged urinal with just face the R. Kelly on it, huh?
He got a
pissing on the pisser, huh?
He got a toilet, and little R. Kelly face is right around where you shit your ass. Because some people, you know, he like, that motherfucker ruined me.
He ruined him.
He was serious. You know how people smoke weed and they get them getting sensitive? I'm like, well, you know, I'm about to leave. I see, like, no. but anyway, we about to. That was very personal. We about to go to commercial, and once again we have Demo with us, and you're going to be performing at what club this Thursday in the Empire?
This Thursday I'll be at the Citrus City Grill in Corona, Dos Lagos, and Friday and Saturday Arnold Palmer's. Mm-hmm. Sunday we'll be at the Village Inn, Newport Beach.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, you be at some swanky joints.
I try and go get it.
Do you change your vernacular when you be around white people? Because there be a lot of white people in there.
I don't. You know why? Because, you know, the thing about it is they love us in our true element.
For real?
And we be trying to switch. Some people be trying to switch stuff for them.
Right.
But they love us
And you
in
know
our
what they do
element.
when niggas switch up? Look at this fucking nigga over here. We know you.
Yeah.
White people know when you fake, nigga. Look at this fucking nigga over here trying to blend in here. Call this nigga over here. Let's buy him a drink and get a couple of good inside jokes.
Now,
hey, nigga, what do you know about the stock market? And watch a nigga lie, then they look at each other like, oh, give me another round. I love this nigga right here.
Get him drunk so he can say some more ignorant shit.
Hey, look. People, they love Snoop. They
Everybody
love
around
50
loves Snoop.
Cent. You know what I'm saying? They love Fetty Wap. They love all that street stuff. You know, but what really be hitting them in the head is when they have a conversation with you, and they see you about that sense.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I am guilty of this. I am guilty of changing how I talk around white people. Sometimes I'm guilty of it, and I'll probably never change. I was driving drunk as a bastard one night, and the police pulled me over.
Which time?
This was recently.
Damn package.
Man.
I'm talking about this recently when the police pulled me over.
Never get in the car with this man when he drunk
Yeah,
again.
you know, I mean, if you don't touch the wheel, nigga, we be fine.
I wouldn't have to touch the wheel if you stay in the middle of the road.
You gotta have fucking faith. Look, so the police pulled me over, and I'm drunk, and I'm high as a Georgia pine tree. I swear to God. So he comes in and he says, "Where are you going?" Now I was going in my mind. I was saying, "Nigga, don't worry about where I'm going, punk ass motherfucker. Where the fuck you going? Looking like a goddamn ice cream sundae with your black and white ass car, nigga." But I didn't say that. I was like, "I'm on my way to a symposium in Compton."
Threw him off. Huh?
He looked at me like,
Yeah, this is a pretty eccentric nigga right here.
He said,
this nigga got to be some goddamn body.
He said, well, I said a symposium in Compton. I'm going to see a young rapping chap by the name of The Game. He's quite extraordinary with the spitalizations.
This nigga sound like Jeffrey off of Fresh Prince.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's in my mind. That was Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? And that dude said, well, we don't want to make you late. I said, Daddy ho. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But I just hit him, Daddy ho. That motherfucker let me go.
When in Rome.
Like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to pay the cost to be the boss. You got to play the role, you know what I'm saying, to get on.
Sometimes you got to dance according to the song.
Yeah, I lied to motherfuckers, man. You know, I used to drive around, no license, no shit, but
and
a
tell
car
him you was
full
Terrence
of dope.
Howard. When the police pull you over, you say, I'm Terrence Howard.
I wouldn't allow the police to pull me over. I pull them over. When I see the police, I stop and flag them down.
And what you do?
And excuse me, sir, I'm looking for Chestnut and 10th Street. I got an elderly uncle. I think he gave me some fucked up directions, man, but I know he stayed there. Can you direct me to that? So they think because I'm not running from them that I don't have anything to hide. So they give me the direction, and I pull off, damn near shitting on myself, whatever, go get me a drink, get my composure, and then I'll follow suit. But the thing is, if they'd have just stopped me and told me to get out the car, where's my license, I'm fucked. I got a car full of dope, gun, every goddamn thing.
They'd have made
so I said, fuck it. I'm going to reverse the road. I'm going to stop them.
Right. Because that's the only option you had. Have you ever did this one? Have you ever, police been behind you and you just pull in somebody's house that ain't even yours?
Yep.
Did that ever work for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit worked like a motherfucker.
It ain't work for
Jump
Marv.
right out and go
Marv
to the
had us
goddamn door,
going
too,
around
and
10
act like I'm
corners,
renting the door.
running from the police that wasn't there. He told me the police was behind us. We went around one corner. We went around another corner. I kept looking for the police. I'm the one that's not drunk, but he was hiding from the police that was not there. So I don't know if I believe that story.
They was there.
Yeah. I'm still waiting.
That's just how good I am. That's because I lost them. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker gonna say they ain't there. I say, because I lost them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with this shit. Now, y'all can ask anybody. Only time I ever got caught running from the police and how I failed, I was with Mike Epps. We was coming from a show, and I hit 4 corners on their ass, and I got away. Mike looked at me. He said, "You a bad motherfucker." I said, "I know, nigga. This is my city." And I looked at the gas needle. I was running out of gas, so I put in the gas station and get some gas. Goddamn cops doubled back and saw me. Over with. Mike had to get a ride home. They took the car. If I'd had a full tank of gas, it'd have been cool.
Tell them about the time you hit the pole,
quarter
Marv.
tank shit. Niggas always rolling on quarter tanks.
What time I hit a pole?
You hit the pole. You don't remember?
No, the fucking fire hydrant. Had the
I remember
jacuzzi.
that.
Oh, yeah. I remember the pole,
I
too.
remember that.
Remember, you remember what your motto is for cars? Buy them like by the 6-pack?
Yeah, because they buckets. I buy them by 6-pack. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. But look, the pole, it was a fire hydrant. He wasn't bothering nobody. But he was looking at me all kind of aggressive. You know, the fire hydrant, you know how he be sitting there like. You know what I'm saying? It's aggressive. You ever seen the
Cold.
yeah, what you gonna do? That's the, you know what I'm
No
saying?
emotion.
The little motherfucking little yellow
You
bastard.
can't hit me. I'm a fire hydrant.
Yeah, you little yellow
Fire
bastard.
hydrant. Fuck your car up.
I tried to knock the shit out that motherfucker, right? And goddamn water started filling up in the car. But I couldn't get the key out that bitch, right? Now my nuts is all wet and shit, and I'm drunk as a motherfucker. So some told me, well, open the door, you get the water out and shit. So I opened the door, all the water got out, and so I couldn't get the key out of the motherfucker. I'm trying to get the key out of there, and then I hear the sirens coming, right? I hear the sirens coming, and then some told me, said, fuck the key, nigga, we'll just break in the house. The motherfucking boys is coming. I said, that's a good idea. So I get to running, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out of because there ain't no police coming. But it was wintertime. My dumb ass hide behind some bushes. But it wasn't no leaves on because it was wintertime. So police come, they come right to me and flash the light on me and say, come on out of there. My drunk ass look around like it was some other niggas in there with me. Like, who, me? And they say, yeah, you.
They follow the wet footprints to the bushes.
Yeah. Because that's why I told I said, how the fuck you find me? And they said, we followed your wet ass footprints, Aquaman. Is that your jacuzzi back there? It was bubbles. Did you know the fire hydrant would make bubbles?
No.
That water, my shit looked like a washing machine with wheels. Ain't that some shit?
It is.
So I always tell people, do not drink and drive. Pull over every
Do
time
not
you take
drink
a
and
sip.
drive.
Not drink and drive.
Because I was with him one that night when they caught him. He was like, Packer, they got us. I'm like, nigga, they ain't see me. They like, they got us. Let's come on, let's go.
Because you know he wasn't going to run.
Exactly.
He was not going to run. The only way he got away, he hid behind the motherfucking van.
Had it been spring, I'd have got away. But it was wintertime, it wasn't no leaves. And I admit that was not a good hiding spot. But the cold thing about it is, you know, I'm saying this for anybody out there that has a problem with alcohol. Don't get behind the wheel when you're drunk.
Uber.
Yeah.
And listen to your
Uber.
friends that are not drunk. Don't argue with them.
Fuck your fat friends. If you got a fat friend, let him Uber. All right. So now, we want to get into some serious thing because I was watching my man Donald Trump. Now, let's see. You might want to write a B-boy soul song about this ignorant motherfucker, Donald Trump.
Orange 45?
What'd you call it? Orange 45?
Yeah.
God damn it. You already ahead of the game. This motherfucker said maybe the schools should be armed. The teachers should be armed, and that's going to solve the problem.
Shit, if I was a teacher, I would love to go to school with a strap.
Now, my problem, though, is...
You understand this teacher's stress level?
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, trust me, I do. I'm a barber.
You got money to arm these teachers and send them to the shooting range, but you can't buy the books and the computers?
He not spending no money to arm them. He just telling people to exercise their right to bear arms. Let me tell you something, man, that I don't agree with. I don't agree with a motherfucker that can legally get a gun but don't have one complaining about gun rights or any of that when you're not exercising your rights, okay? If more people had guns with same minds to care about kids in their community, when assholes or sickos or crazy, any motherfucking body pull out a gun, you had an advantage. If a motherfucker walk in a fucking grocery store and pull out a AR-15 and he see 7 other motherfuckers with guns pointed on him, the chances of people dying will be lesser, and the chances that the asshole will be ratified are more. So you don't want to carry a gun, and you expect for the same person that's whooping your ass to come with his cape on to save you when you can save yourself. That's your choice. If you can't catch bullets in your ass and you buy a Killer King and you go to the hospital, that's on you.
Now look,
I support the right of any American exercising your right to bear arms because it's far too many chases where these sick motherfuckers and guns fall in the wrong hands when the right people don't have guns.
Now look,
you can go get a gun.
Now check this shit out. I understand what you're saying. I do understand it. Because
teachers,
number one,
judges, bus drivers, doctors, or any public worker should have the right to bear arms because society is very sick and you don't know who gonna trip out at any given time.
These are kids. You don't want to bring an eraser to the gunfight. I understand what you're saying. You don't want to bring chalk to the gunfight, but at the same time, do you remember, people of America, the teachers that you had in your school? I had a history teacher. If they gave this motherfucker a gun, it's all over.
You would have got pistol whipped.
What?
He probably just would have deserved the shit he do.
I wouldn't be here hosting this show.
All I'm saying is people, that we have to take up arms to protect ourselves now, whether you want to or not. Okay, right now, crime is elevating. Okay, the number one targets are women. They're more vulnerable. So I advise all women to take self-defense class, and if you can legally varnish or get you a firearm to do so.
Now, you don't know what you're talking about now.
If there's assholes out here that can get a gun illegally and you can get one legally, why don't you have one?
Let me tell you something from the other side of the spectrum.
What side of the spectrum are you talking from?
Let's say that we do what people want and they take the guns away. So now it's not going to stop the person from being able to get a gun. That the crazy person is still going to get a gun. Now you have a whole field of people that don't have a gun. Okay. And you're all going to get taken care of. Nothing's going to be able to stop that person. They know there's nothing to be scared of. Everybody dead.
Now, that's good in theory. That's good in theory.
Arizona don't have sickos like that.
What?
And you can. What I'm saying is, you can carry a gun in Arizona. You can do your own research. Look at the number of robberies. Look at the number of homicides.
When the last time you been to Arizona?
Last month.
Now, they got guns in Arizona, but I'm going to tell you.
You can carry your gun.
Farouk.
People don't get robbed and shit like that.
I'm going to tell you.
In Arizona like they do out here. Chicago, a perfect example. Illinois have the strictest gun law. But look at all the murders in Chicago.
Let's stick to Arizona. They got everything scared to be who they are in Arizona. When you go to Arizona, when the last time you been?
Last month.
You didn't see them cactuses with their hands up, they were scared. You see them?
Yeah, that's because everybody got guns, so
you do know at the last
with that bullshit. That's
at the last shooting.
That's what the
they had a cop there. A couple of them ran. They had guns.
Coward motherfuckers.
They ran. So it doesn't matter if you have a gun if you're not prepared to use it.
Right. Now this is what Trump also said. He said if he would have been there, he felt that he would have ran in there to help, even if he didn't have a gun. Now hold the fuck up. You mean to tell me you would have ran in there, this motherfucker got an AR-15, you ain't got no motherfucking heat? This the kind of motherfucker we got running?
He's heat miser, man. That nigga hair go change
Marv,
everything.
He dodged the draft, though.
I understand.
And he would run in without a gun, but he didn't go to war.
That's what I'm saying. I think he just talking shit right now. Because
everybody got capped, but ain't no way in hell in America, and I don't want nobody to have false expectation. The NRA runs this country, so my thing is, fuck thinking about where the guns is going. Why don't they monitor the motherfucking bullets in the armory being sold? Why don't they check out why you need all these bullets? What do you do? Right. Check out who's buying the purchasing the bullets. The hell with the gun. You have people to buy guns at a guns collector and gun enthusiast.
But how are these kids, these little young kids, like, okay, because look here, now this is something, now I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but this is just something I've noticed. This past year, the shooting in Vegas and all these shoots, all these white people, I'm not trying to be racist, but the people that were shooting motherfuckers was white. Okay? And they killed a lot of people on American soil, but yet they were not called terrorists.
And then on top of that, they always make it fall back on they got some kind of
mental illness or something wrong.
So genetically, is a mental illness going around? Is it contagious?
That's what I'm wondering.
But if you're young and black with some Skittles with no gun, you're a thug.
Now,
and a gang member.
Check this out. If people, particularly black people, are really fucked up with these gun laws, I'm going to tell you how you force Congress to change the gun law. Go and become a motherfucking gun owner, and they know that you black and you're a registered gun owner, and watch and see how they change the motherfucking law for public safety. Now, for you to sit back there armless and complain of these people getting slaughtered and potentially one day you leave yourself open to be slaughtered. If you want them to really make some gun law changes, take your black ass and go buy you a gun, and when they see how many black people in America got guns, watch them change the gun laws.
Now listen, Farouk, does that apply to the beige niggas too?
Well, that's the whole spectrum. Black is the variety of all colors.
Okay, I'm glad to see that.
That's only the new age people
I'm glad to see that Farouk is trying to bring us all together as a people. Light-skinned brothers, dark-skinned brothers is coming together. Now,
even them little arm brothers.
Like I said, once again, America, especially my brothers and sisters, if we want to force these people to make laws to make it safer for us, go buy guns. Go buy all the guns that you can. Because when they register and they see where black people...
45.
A chocolate gun?
No, 45.
When they see that black people are buying guns at an alarming rate, I guarantee they will change the gun laws.
Now, these are the thoughts, and we want to welcome you guys for tuning in to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We want to thank our special guest that came in, Demo, with the B-Boy Soul Sounds. Hey. And you can find him where again?
Social media. Mm-hmm. The name of the album is Social Media, SOULSHOW, Social Media. You can find me at Demo_Soultron on Instagram and Twitter. Facebook, Demo, the king of B-Boy Soul. I'm out here.
All right, that's what's up. And we also have the Ghetto Googler.
Peace, everybody.
And Packet.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you guys next Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
And there's no harm to yourself to arm yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's my DJ Chill. Give it up for Jeff Arnold. This came up. That was the pre-show. We like to give all the young comedians a chance to come out and do their thing. It was given to me like that, so we're going to spread that love. Give yourselves a round of applause for being supportive. That's cool. What's happening, man? Was he messing with you? Was he messing with you? You think he was in the Marines? How long ago? 10 years ago. 11. 11. That nigga was in the Marines on PlayStation. Shit. Yeah. Niggas be on them videos game, they be thinking that's real, huh? They be like, yeah, I got a Rari, you know what I'm saying? I got a Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? But I got to get my XPs up. What the fuck, nigga? This shit is going down, man. We living in a fake-ass world. You don't know what is real. You know what I'm saying? The loneliest nigga I ever met in high school, nigga that had no friends. On Facebook, the nigga got 11 million friends. This nigga don't never leave the house and shit. Like, the fuck, nigga? You popular? This shit ain't shit real. I'm watching on TV the other day, and Kanye West was talking some shit, and then a girl said, well, what about when I put